Like this video and subscribe to the channel right now, and get 1 week of amazing luck. If there is one thing that has captivated humans for ages, it is the possibility that mermaids exist. People have claimed to have seen mermaids with their own eyes, ranging from divers to explorers. Is it possible? Mermaids appear to have originated thousands of years ago, but they continue to exist now. Here are our best options for historical mermaid sightings. Unlike the hoaxes and fakes that have circulated, these sightings have something more genuine and unique about them. Number 10. The Zombie Mermaid. What do you expect to see on a tranquil walk on the beach? A pair of dolphins jumping around? The breezes flowing through your hair and a pleasant time in general? That's exactly what Kirsty Jones, a mother from Merseyside, Liverpool, expected when she visited Hightown Beach with her children in June 2021. But around halfway through the day, she found something far too frightening. A whole skeleton will resemble a mermaid. The skeleton began with a human-like, but not entirely human, skull. It is linked to some ribs and a spine that extends all the way to the end of what seems to be its tail. She shared her bizarre discovery on social media, trying to figure out what this strange critter was. Unless there's a giant human-sized fish we don't know about, it appears to be a convincing mermaid skeleton. Number 9. Kawaii Point Mermaid. Some mermaids have only been seen by a few people, and there is little evidence of their existence. So you can determine whether or not they saw what they thought they saw. In this example, in 1998, professional diver and photographer Jeff Leichter, along with 6 other divers, were diving off the coast of Hawaii's bright Kona coast when they noticed a woman swimming with dolphins. That wouldn't be so strange if the woman wasn't swimming faster than the dolphins had ever seen a human swim. But it wasn't until she sprang out of the water that they recognized she wasn't a human after all. Despite having a woman's torso and long, flowing hair, the bottom half of her body was covered in scales and tapered to a fin. Her name was Mermaid. Jeff took a picture of the mermaid as quickly as he could, but because he was below her, it was only a silhouette. The photograph has been examined by professionals from around the world, who all concluded that it is a genuine photograph that has not been doctored. This, combined with the fact that all 7 divers there share the same narrative about the mermaid, making this one of the most credible true mermaid sightings in history. Number 8. The Minnesota Mermaid. There is one point on which we can all agree. It's that governments all around the world conduct things that the average population is unaware of. Could these things, however, include secret mermaid experiments? That could be the case, as evidenced by this video taken by an Australian tourist in Minnesota. He was sitting on a relatively empty beach when he watched 2 enormous vehicles pull up and men in biohazard suits emerge from them. They strolled up to the beach and retrieved a body from the sea. If that wasn't strange enough, the body was a regular human on top, but they had a green tail instead of legs. They took the mermaid-like body, strapped it to a stretcher, and carried it away. Who these men were and what they did with the mermaid remain unknown to this day. Number 7. Main Island Mermaid. Ferries passed by the main island all the time, and it was the same in the 1960s. On a ferry in 1967, a creature that could only be described as a mermaid passed by. Tourists on the boat claimed to have seen a woman with dimples and long blonde hair sitting near one of the beaches. What made her unique was that she had a tail instead of legs and was sitting there eating a massive salmon. This could have been an easy-to-dismiss story, but one of the tourists actually managed to get a photo of her too. Now half the people that see the photo think that it's just a regular woman pretending to be a mermaid, while the other half claim that she has got to be a real mermaid. No one really knows which side is correct, because once these pictures got out, the mysterious mermaid mysteriously disappeared and was never seen again. Number 6. The Indian Mermaid. Mermaids have long been famous mythical creatures in India. There are numerous stories about mermaids, and it's no surprise that many people believe they've seen them lurking in the seas. However, when this footage was released in 2016, it shocked everyone. The video depicted a half-fish, half-man monster with a real fish face and fence, but a fully human torso. The most strange aspect was that the body was complete with arms and hands. This video has gone viral on social media, and there are numerous hypotheses as to what this strange creature is and how it got to the shores of India. No one knows what this mysterious dangerous monster is, because the video was released anonymously and the mermaid was not handed into the police. Whatever it is a strange creature, and if it is real, who knows what else might be hiding in the oceans. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take me 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal: you just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribes button and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 15 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 5. The Mermaid at Kawaii Tame Beach. While many mermaid sightings throughout the world are unclear, this story will blow your mind. In 2009, there were multiple sightings of a mermaid and curious Israelis that were completely unrelated to one another, all claiming to have seen a strange mermaid in the seas. They'd all claimed to have seen a woman in the water performing stunts like a dolphin. All of the reports said that it was a woman for sure, a woman who never leaves the water totally. The people created such a frenzy that the authorities became alarmed, and they offered $1 million to anyone who could provide any information on the mermaid. It got so crazy that even NBC sent in one of their film crews to the area and scouted for the mermaid too. After days of searching, the crew saw the mermaid too, but she was too fast. All they could capture on camera was darkness. The legendary mermaid is still out there, and the $1 million bounty on her head still exists. Number 4. The Greenland Sea Mermaid. There are many different interpretations of mermaids around the world, but this one will make you reconsider how you thought mermaids to be, and they're far from what Ariel was like. In 2013, researchers were on an underwater dive in the Greenland Sea, and despite the fact that they were only studying the seafloor, what they discovered was shocking: a real mermaid captured on camera. While shooting their dive, they captured a creature contacting the glass of their submarine, pausing for roughly a millisecond before swimming away on 2 independent cameras. They claimed it was a mermaid, and by the looks of it, it appears to be a frightening extraterrestrial creature that we would not want to see. Number 3. The legendary Kawaii Islands Mermaid. There are many terrible stories from World War II, one of them is from the Indonesian Kawaii Islands. Japanese soldiers stationed on the island in 1943 were constantly hearing stories about mermaids and assumed that the locals were making it all up until they encountered one firsthand. They had seen an orangutan, which translates to a maniche. It was a 150-centimeter tall half-man, half-fish with pale pink skin, spikes down its spine, and a mouth that oddly resembled a carp's. Several troops had seen the orangutan in person and attempted to shoot them since they appeared to be quite dangerous. The troops even attempted to enlist the help of a few scholars, but due to the ongoing war, it was hard for them to succeed, and as a result, the mythical Kawaii Islands mermaids have remained legendary. Number 2. Dam Mermaid. Underwater construction workers were called in 2012 to work on a dam obstruction in Zimbabwe, but every time they went down there, they came out afraid. They'd say they'd seen a horrible mirror creature and wouldn't go back in there for all the money in the world. Despite the fact that the area's agriculture was dependent on that drain being repaired and that a large sum of money was paid to repair the dam, workmen continued going in and nearly running away. The authorities even hired employees from another location, thinking that the local myths were making the workers believe there was a mermaid there, but even those workers said the same thing and refused to return. Number 1. California Mermaid. In April of 2017, officers at Table Mountain in Fresno County went in to check on a woman who had gone missing from a local beach. When they arrived, they discovered her completely naked. She claimed to be Joanna, a mermaid who had washed up on the coast. The woman was believed to be between the ages of 16 and 30 and to have webbed toes. Even worse, when the cops went in to collect her fingerprints and identify her, nothing came up. It's as if the woman or mermaid never existed.